Choke, no joke, cheeky choke, no joke. Choke, no joke, cheeky choke, no joke. You know what it is. Yo, I'm sorry, y'all. I know I'm late, but I was trying to give Jay-Z a chance to call. You know, tried to call Ms. Jones. I fucking call Envy. I text Envy before I did this show. And I don't want to do this show because there's going to be a lot of drama because the truth is about to be told. You know what I'm saying? So I'm about to get into this. Y'all coming in? Come on in. Truth be told, all day, every day. Even on your birthday, even on your anniversary. All right? Choke, no joke. Let's get into it.
Check it out. Choke, no joke. Learn from mistakes. DJ S&S the Great. It ain't no telling you be a first-time felon. No telling when you be a first-time felon. It ain't no telling you be a first-time felon. No telling when you be a first-time felon. Best day of my life, no sleep all night. Broke day for weeks, my cash was right. My combo tight, take our loot, unite. 23-hour shifts had us elude like Mike. Cash, lovely, yeah, Dougie. How could this day get so ugly? Wifey about to pop like some bubbly. Yo, do those lawnmowers don't really bug me. Felt like a star, cop first car. Get on with the guard, what it is, baby Paul. You about to cop a van, get on with our mans. Before we reached our low spot, toast bland. Unaware of what happened, discussing the clapping. It wasn't loud, ain't shit gon' happen. Me being stupid instead of getting it moving. This nigga kept chefing like the woo one. Then we heard a knock, no one knew where this spot. Since niggas in the spot, since niggas not. Ain't no telling you be a first-time felon. No telling when you be a first-time felon. It ain't no telling you be a first-time felon. No telling when you be a first-time felon. It ain't no telling you be a first-time felon. No telling when you be a first-time felon. I'm in the precinct all damn evening. This good cop, bad cop shit got me steaming. No, I was caught, ain't give a fuck. Had jokes like the usual suspects line up. Book times up, came back fucked. Shirt wrinkled up, pigs ripped me up. Time's up, heard them clink of the cuffs. Niggas was so deep they had to call on the bus. Everybody that checks outside waiting on us like ghetto celebs. Our cells ain't flush. 5 in the book and gave a whooping. He never forget, they gotta be split. Up in the courtroom, they cause it ruckus. Everybody that checks waiting on us. Trying to bail us out, that thought got thrown out. Bill was so high, couldn't be half a nigga out. Hopped out, that's what first fell in the bow. Back on the bus, Rikers the ride. Wifey in the courtroom crying out. We love y'all with tears running in their mouth. It ain't no telling you be a first-time felon. No telling when you be a first-time felon. It ain't no telling you be a first-time felon. No telling when you be a first-time felon. Choke, no joke. Learn from mistakes. Keep chasing that paper, you're gonna catch a case. DJ S&S the Great.
Ladies and gentlemen, the queen of...
What up, we y'all? Choke, no joke. Truth be told, all day, every day, they coming in the building. This is going to be a controversial one, y'all. This is not going to be a good one, y'all. So you might want to pass this off. You might want to, you know, if you got a YouTube bestie that you got, Queen Kiana, what up, baby girl? Can you get these nuts? Y'all want to let everybody know to tune in right now. Let everybody know to tune in right now. All right? Choke, no joke. Yo, if y'all see, hey, Queen Kiana, if you see anybody talking about trash, my music trash, please block them. I don't care who it is. Block everybody that come in here with the negativity. Everybody said my joint is trash, block them. I ain't got no time for niggas today. Niggas is not gonna watch this show today. I have no patience. Queen Kiana, block everybody that said that. I'm doing it right now. I'm not playing today. Where's all these sucking niggas? I'm blocking everybody. Anybody come in with negativity today, block them, Queen. All right? Let me see where my other moderators, who else is in here? Yeah, you out of here too. Anybody with any negative comment, Queen, block their ass. I don't want nobody to see this because this is it. All right. Hold on. Who else? Damn, I only got Queen in here. Where's Young Yala? Where's Silk Team? Oh, said Fred in here too. All right, said Fred. You know what to do. Get your block button fingers ready. Get your block button fingers ready. I said, who else in here? Let me see if Bigger BX in here yet. Big ain't in here yet. Who else is in here? My moderator, his squad. Get out y'all rifles. Shoot these niggas down. Shoot them down. Okay, I see you. All right, I got two of them in here. I see two of them in here. Is your braids in one piece? How is this all these in one piece? Oh, my Cash App. I ain't put it up. All right, good looking. I appreciate that. I appreciate all the donations, all the money I done spent with this stuff going on with Andrew Brown, these hotels. You know what I'm saying? These things ain't funded. These things come out your pocket. You know what I'm saying? Yvonne, good looking. Thanks for the Cash App. I appreciate it more than ever. Trust me. And I got to get back on these grounds and deal with this funeral and viewing and everything. But, you know, yo, for all y'all that's in the Hampton Roads, North Carolina area, you know, we're going to need y'all support. You know, come out. We having like a rally on Monday in Elizabeth City. You know, come in peace, please. We don't want no violence, but we want our presence. You know what I'm saying? Our presence, you know, and those who support us, you know, to be present. If you in that area and it's a hop, skip, and a jump for you, hit me up on Instagram at Real Choke No Joke, or send me a message on my website, chokenojokeproductions.com, if you want to come through. If you're in Virginia Beach, if you're in Chesapeake, if you're in Norfolk, if you're in Portsmouth, if you're in Hampton, if you want to come down from Richmond, if you're in Charlotte, Raleigh, you know what I'm saying? You know, 3 hour radius, or if you got it like that to come in, hit me up, man. You know what I'm saying? If you want to come and, you know, support and be a part of, you know, what's going on you know, about us trying to get justice for Andrew. Mills, good looking. Thanks for the Cash App, bro. Appreciate it. There's this girl get on my goddamn nerve. She know where. You talking about where I'm live at? You know where I'm live at. I ain't gonna say your name either. But let me just go live here on my IG too. So, as I said, I would. All right, y'all, they still coming in. Give me 2 seconds to set up this IG, and I'm gonna get y'all. Oh, Jay-Z, you watching? I know you watching, Jay. You need to be. It's about to get real crazy out here in the streets.
Joke, no joke, no joke, no joke.
Learn from mistakes. Memorial Day weekend, y'all.
Let's go out.
30 days out. 30 days out for my album.
Atlanta, Texas, California, It's a city. I never thought in my lifetime.
Thank you, Nina. I love you, baby.
I never thought in my lifetime. I know that it sounds right. I'm caught up with a different house right. It was quick how it happened. We was just chatting, had a lot in common. I kept alive in a department in which a man was laughing. He was the king of the ship. Somehow I became captain. My swag on platinum. All my gold, he just smacking. Then phone sex had happened. Things were left. My common interest in sex, something like Little Kim and you have. We knew if we met, it would be electric. Then the day came, and we met. It was beyond my dreams. The cream so sweet, they made me scream.
Jay-Z, I hope you watching, Jay.
He made a queen. I wanted to
Somebody forward this to Jay-Z. Alright, ain't no jigger. We know that's you, nigga. Somebody forward to him. We need to talk to you, Jay.
I never thought in my life. I know that it sounds right. I'm caught up with a different housewife. I never thought in my life I for another man's wife. Oh God, I know that it sounds right. I'm caught up with a different housewife.
I fell harder than another. My number one lover, yo, under them covers was like no other. Had everything in common. I used to love her until he bugged her. Bitch, motherfucker. The vice in the whip, had to call it quits. Hit us like a brick. We both sick. Now she got the dilemma, like Kelly the Kid. I'm called. Wish I never met the chick. I'm missing her seafood and our trips. Sex in the Soho House, we did that shit. Sexing on the 10, we risked that shit. Both freaky as fuck. I miss my bitch, well, never mind. There to take him off of mine. Kindred spirits, just the wrong time. Get divorced, you can hit my line. Until then, it's next lifetime like Erica Badu. All right, Agua? I never thought in my life. For another man's wife. I know that it sound trife that I hit real pretty's wife. Real pretty, you mad? Cause you had the Desperate Housewife, I knocked it out. I'm just playing, man. Joke, no joke, you already know. Truth be told, all day, every day, even on your birthday, even on the holiday, even on the anniversary. Now, first and foremost, let me, I'm blocking every nigga that got some negative shit to say. I swear to God. Today, I'm not with the shit. I'm not with the shits today. Every nigga that say something negative, I'm blocking them. So come on with it. Let me just block everybody. Let me go through these comments on the Instagram. And niggas say shit about my music, all that. I'm blocking all y'all niggas. Y'all not watching this show today. I'm blocking y'all niggas so y'all can't see it. I'm blocking all my moderators. Any nigga come in here, say anything negative, block. I don't care if my mother come in here and she say something negative, block her. Today, I'm not with it. All right, I'm dead ass serious. I don't care about how many people watching, views, and I'm not asking none of that. You know what I'm saying? Just I'm blocking everybody. YouTube, all right? And I ain't got time for the hate today, baby. This right here. Now, I don't even know where to begin with all this. If you're on Instagram watching this, forward this to Ms. Jones. If you're on Instagram watching this, forward this to DJ Envy. If you're watching this, you can forward to the Jay-Z Ain't No Jigger page because Jay ain't called. You can forward this to Shari Bryan. You can forward this to Lenny S, even though I know they all goddamn watching. Hey, Jay, I see you. I beat. You fed the kids, baby? B, what you cook tonight, B? Oh, you don't cook. You got to cook. B, you better get in that kitchen, girl. Shout out to my man too. I seen today. He know who he is. My man for BK. You know who you are. First of all, I'm very exhausted, y'all. You know, I'm very exhausted. That I'm not gonna lie to y'all about. Mike Flizzy, what up? Thanks for the donation, man. Natty Guy, what up? Thanks for the donation. I'm glad you're rocking with me. I appreciate all the support, man. Not for sale, what up? Good looking. Thanks for the donation. I appreciate you too, bro. So the reason I'm coming on today, outside of that, I miss y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't seen me in so long. I ain't even got no bed no more. You know what I'm saying? Still got my hair. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all y'all niggas that's still balding out there. Can't do it like I do it. Shout out to y'all niggas with them fake hair, with the niggas with the hair pieces. You see, this is called scalp hair. You see that? That's scalp. Y'all niggas, them hair pieces, y'all niggas ain't see y'all scalp in a long time. Unless y'all take them wigs off. You see this bed? This ain't real. This ain't no rug on my face, glued on, all right? You see this? This is not dye. It's real gray. You know what I'm saying? I could take this. This is still a little wet. I could go like this and nothing's going to drip and you ain't going to see no ink on there. You see that? Look at that. No ink, all right? It's not DJ Khaled. I'm not out here looking like DJ Khaled. DJ Cartoon. These niggas got glam squads now. These niggas just can't even get up and walk out the house no more. They got to call a glam squad to come to their house and do their hair and makeup before they walk out the door. Nigga, we seen y'all in quarantine, nigga. That's not you, cartoon face looking ass niggas. Shout out to everybody that's supporting me on my Choke No Joke apparel, the Dolo Sport Teeth. All of those orders that I had, I'll be sending them out this week. I'm sorry, y'all. I got caught up with the death of Andrew Brown Jr. So a few orders didn't go out, but y'all will get it this week. Please bear with me. I'm very sorry. I was out of town. Let me first say that I saw that Jay-Z, Nas, DJ Khaled promo, and I was very, very disappointed. You know what I'm saying? That I've seen Nas doing another song with this nigga after he done jumped on his release dates and the last two release dates, and Nas just still keep rocking with this nigga. This nigga Nas is just be glutton for punishment, but I guess he know what he doing or he doing what he got to do. But I don't know, man. I hope he body Jay on the song. Do not let this nigga out rap you on that song, Nas, because you shouldn't be on the song with him. Just my personal opinion. Oh my God. I know a lot of y'all was disappointed. I'm not the only person that was disappointed seeing Nas doing another song with him. I cannot be the only person. I know I'm not the only person. Like back in the days when we seen them do a song together, it was exciting. Now it's disappointing after you've seen all the effery going on over the years. And here go Nas standing next to this nigga again. I'm like, but being in Nas is cool with Cormega again. You know, he don't get no I can't attack Nas no more. You know what I'm saying? I'll speak the truth, but I see you disappointed, Nina. You know, that Nas album was great, The King's Disease. I loved that, you know, him and Meg is cool again and AZ, and then they did all that. So, you know, just so I don't lose Mega as a friend, I'm going to stay out of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to stay out of that. But I am disappointed keeping it 100 now. All right. Andrew Brown, I'm going to get into that too. These cops. Let me say something first about the Andrew Brown situation. Now, a lot of y'all seen me on the front lines with Ben Crump, Bakari Sellers, and a few others, Chantel, Ben, who else? Ben and I think Henry, if I'm not missing anybody, along with Kirsten John Foy, Big Phil Gates, Miss Gwen Carr, Eric Garner's mother. You know, we all been, you know, all together for this last week, you know, constant meetings around the clock or constant going to court, constant press conferences, constant marches, constant, like, I'm not going to lie, y'all, I'm exhausted. But what I want to say is this. When people seen Ben Crump, even when people seen Ben Crump, and they don't, I'm sure people don't even know these other lawyers, and then I'm sure they ain't referring to Bakari either. But people say, "Oh, Ben Crump's he's an ambulance chaser. Oh, he's an ambulance chaser." And I even, you know, got into, you know, heated debates with people down on the ground, on the front line, because they disrespecting this man, and that man is there for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, when the situation happened, my people told me what happened. Now, me personally, I never met Andrew Brown. You know what I'm saying? But his sons, I know his oldest sons. You know what I'm saying? So even though I never met Andrew, when it happened and his sons made the call, these guys are 25 years old. Khalil's 25, Gerard's 24. You know, Khalil getting to be 26, but they young brothers. Like, think about us at the age of 25. 25, I was just getting out the streets. I don't know nothing about law, especially this type of stuff in these type of little ass towns. You know what I'm saying? So I called my man Big Phil Gates, and I'm like, yo, I need the team. You know what I'm saying? And he called Kirsten, and then Kirsten called me, and me, him, and Phil, and all this came from us three, right? You know, and Kirsten is, you know, he'll be the head on the totem pole, and me and Phil will be the body. I'll be the feet. I'll say I was the lowest on the totem pole, and in this situation, and my arms reached out to Phil arms. Phil's arm reached out to Kirsten's arms. Kirsten's arm reached out. You know what I'm saying? He hit me, yo, Choke, you want me to get Ben Crump? Now, me, I don't know. I didn't know Ben Crump prior to this. I know who he was. I never met him personally, is what I'm saying, right? But I know who he is. To me, Ben Crump is same as Johnny Cochran in civil rights. Y'all, some niggas, oh, he's an ambulance chaser. He's an ambulance chaser. Well, then Johnny Cochran was a goddamn ambulance chaser too. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody that had a case that was it was major, everybody ran to Johnny Cochran. Nobody said, oh, Johnny Cochran's an ambulance. Well, maybe they was saying it. I don't know. Silk Team, welcome to the show. You late, love. I'm docking you 2 hours. I'm just joking. But Silk Team, you see any negativity, I don't care who it is, block them. All right. That's the rules for my team today. Any negativity, block them. I don't care about how many viewers this gets. It don't matter. Block their ass. So when Kirsten asked me, yo, do you want me to get Ben Crump? Now, I know who Ben Crump is. I'm aware of him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah. Now, Ben Crump had no idea about this case because when I got the phone call, Khalil called 8:26. His father was dead by 8:24. This had no media attention at all when I called Phil and got on the phone with Kirsten. We all on the phone by 9 o'clock. The police is still at the scene and everything. There's no ambulance there for Ben Crump to be chasing. Ben Crump got on the case before it got any publicity because of me saying, yo, yeah, get him. I want him to represent Khalil and them. So what fucking ambulance was he chasing? Some of y'all niggas don't know what the hell y'all talking about. Y'all see shit and just talk. Stop talking. That man ain't chased no ambulance. I called him. I asked for him. Before I even know if it was any wrongdoing. All I know is that this man got shot up in his driveway and did not have no drugs and did not have no guns. Yes, I need Ben Crump. Before any news outlet was reached, before any news, he was already on deck. He was on the phone with me. Before any news happened. Now, me, I wasn't even in North Carolina at 8:26 when it happened. When Khalil called. 8:26. By noon, I done jumped on the flight, was there. Boom. Crump came in immediately the next day. He didn't say, yo, choke, or he calls me Arthur. Yeah, if y'all hear him on TV, call me Arthur. He ain't gonna call me choke. But he didn't say, yo, hey Arthur, I need a retainer. You know what I'm saying? He didn't say, he said, yo, the fact that Kirsten called him and his reference was good enough for him to get on the phone with me. And Kirsten said, yo, this is my guy. You know what I'm saying? Can you help my guy? He got on the phone with me. I explained everything to him. This and the man ain't asked me to pay for his flight. He didn't ask me to pay for his hotel. Nothing. Nothing. That man called Bakari Sellers, and they came into town the next morning, and he said, yo, Joe, Arthur, where can I stay? What hotels? And everything. Every step of the way, this man has been dealing with me personally. Not, hey, call my assistant and call this person. He's been dealing with me. He calls me. Now he called me his co-counsel because I've been doing so much work with him. And I guess, he didn't know I was a producer. So as a producer, I'm very on point with putting things in together, and me being a former manager of a lot of people, I know how to move around and work and do things. I know how to do all this. I already know. I'm well vested in this, in production and management and time management, except for when it comes to YouTube and I say a time and I come on late. But when it comes to business, it's something different. So all y'all out there that's sitting there calling this man an ambulance chaser, there was no ambulance to chase. There was no publicity around this. You know who brought the publicity? He did. He made the call and got all the goddamn cameras there. You think CNN will give a F about a black man getting shot down by the police? No, that comes with Bakari, who is a CNN analyst and host. How many black men get killed a day and they don't get no attention? So this is the fact that's why I say yes, Crump, because Crump is going to use his resources to bring the right media attention so the story can get out. Now, do y'all know about the story? Yes. Have y'all ever seen me on CNN before speaking, on MSNBC speaking? No. So the man brings something to the table. So for all y'all that's out here disrespecting or came to the press conference, I had dudes at the press conference, yo, you an ambulance chaser. While the family is standing right there talking about an autopsy and telling the world that my father just got shot in the back of the head. He didn't have a gun. He ain't had no drugs. He ain't had nothing. He complied. He put his hands on the steering wheel. They said, put your hands where we can see him. He put his hands on the steering wheel. They just started shooting him up. Y'all ain't get to see the video yet, but y'all will. You know what I'm saying? So when stupid ass people come and tell me, oh, Crump is this and Crump is that. When somebody in your family gets slaughtered in the streets, do not call me and say, yo, Choke, can you help me? Yo, can you get Crump? Because I'm telling you on guard, every nigga that's saying some shit like that, I'm screenshotting it. Because I know it's going to be a day that one of y'all is going to happen. Yo, it's a constant thing that they slaughtering us in the street. And a lot of y'all, I rock with y'all. A lot of y'all support me, so I support y'all. A lot of y'all got the resources to hit me and say, yo, Choke, I need your help. And I'm going to help you. But all y'all niggas with the negative shit, calling him ambulance chasing, all this other shit, when you need help, I guarantee you, I'm going to go silent on you. I'm telling you. This is the reason why. We got white cops that just slaughtered a black man. We got a white judge that won't release body cam footage. We got a white DA who is won't cooperate, and it was good. I've seen them treat Crump like a legal aid nobody lawyer. I seen these people call Bakari Sellers, boy, you ain't gonna fucking intimidate. Cursed him out and called him boy. I don't know the last time a white man could call a black man, especially an educated black man, boy, and his face in the 2021. And you know what Bakari did? He couldn't do nothing. Because he's surrounded by a bunch of white sheriffs with guns like this, while this white man's calling him boy in his face. What was he going to do? He would have got slaughtered in it. I mean, it almost became a physical thing between the lawyers and the sheriffs or deputies or whatever. Can you imagine that? So for y'all out here and you black and you shitting on Crump, who's black, who's trying to help another black man, are you with us or are you against us? How are you trying to destroy this man's character at a press conference? All these fucking white reporters, all these white cameras in there, and we got some Black Panther niggas hollering at Crump, Crump, get the fuck out of our city, you ambulance chaser, in front of all these white people. Damn, we ain't got no unity after a brother done got murdered by a bunch of white people. All these white people, and y'all Black Panther niggas gonna come over there and y'all attacking Crump. Y'all is sitting there in front of all these white people attacking Crump, and y'all calling yourself the Black Panthers? When a black man's son is standing right here crying. He just walked out from seeing a video of his father getting shot down by the police, and this nigga ain't got a gun or nothing. They just, and they got AR-23 rifles. They got rifles, dog, and they shooting this nigga up. They right at his car like this. The car's right here. They right here. To shoot. Yo, when y'all see this video, hopefully they show it. But when y'all see it, and the niggas sitting there and they trying to do an autopsy and show y'all, and there's an independent, the medical coroners, I've seen the death certificate. The shit say homicide. The death certificate says homicide. And that's from the medical coroner from the city. It says homicide. Ain't no street shit. It's nothing but cops involved. And it says homicide. So Khalil walks out and he just seen his father get murdered, and y'all Black Panther niggas is sitting there attacking his legal team in front of all these white people in this little ass racist ass hick town, and where they ain't giving these lawyers no respect. Even the local lawyer. Today the DA called her a liar. She watched that video, them 20-second videos, over and over and over. She's sitting there like this. 1 second, pause. 2 seconds, pause. This is what Chantel is doing. 3 seconds, pause. She's writing everything that she's seen now. Sat there and watched it over and over and over and over, and nobody wants to see this footage. If this was your mother or father getting shot down like this, could you stomach that? And can't do shit about it, and got all the police from the same department standing around you, watching you watch their buddies shoot your father dead. Could you look at the niggas that was sitting there, the partners of the people, and some of them might have been there. We don't know because they blurred their faces. Could you sit there in a room with the same niggas that killed your father? Could you do that? Could you sit in a room with the same niggas that killed your father or mother? Could you do that? So all y'all niggas with the fucking negative shit, kill that. Y'all niggas, I don't know who these Black Panther niggas was, man, but they were so disrespectful. You had no consideration for this boy's feelings or Gerard or them little babies. Y'all sitting there attacking Crump, yo, you them, and this nigga and they father just got shot in the back of that, and they trying to get justice. They trying to talk to the cameras so the world can hear this injustice, and y'all niggas is talking about ambulance chasing. And this nigga did not ask for a dime to come there. I called him. He didn't see it on the news and say, oh, I'm going to get that case. That looked like some shit I can get some money off. You think money going to bring him back? This ain't about no fucking money. This ain't about no fucking money, yo. It's getting the best legal team that can bring the fucking attention so the world can see, so these people cannot sweep it under the rug. Do y'all think that if Andrew Brown killed one of them cops, that they wouldn't have released the goddamn video already? Do y'all know that 7 of the cops already took administrative leave and 3 quit? 10 cops is gone. They got cops coming from other counties because they lost 10 cops. They ain't even got the same force that they had. Y'all niggas know what I stand for. Y'all know I ain't down with no motherfucking boule or any other that bullshit. And if you niggas was smart, you say, yo, if they fucking would choke, they might not be what these people who say they are. And if you don't know them personally, and you never dealt with them, and you didn't grow up with them, just because you see them on TV around the cases that get publicity, if you see them around the cases that get publicity, it's because they got the power to reach to pull the media in. Stupid. So don't come on my page with that dumbass shit. And remember, we grieving over here. Stupid ass niggas in the comments. You ain't giving up no money for this funeral. You gonna bury this nigga? You got money to help us get a lawyer? If Crump's a motherfucking ambulance chaser, who should I hire, nigga? And you got the money to help me do it? Shut the fuck up then. Pardon my language, y'all. Niggas got me upset with this dumbass shit. Of like a man is dead. And without these guys bringing their resources, it would just be another person dead, another black man dead by the cops. Why do you think they scrambling and shit? Why do you think they won't put out the video? Because they murdered him. I told you, the death certificate says homicide. We ain't talking about homicide in the hood, another nigga killed another nigga. We talking about a bunch of white cops in a little bigot racist town protecting each other. And y'all niggas is attacking us. Because if you attacking Crumb, you attacking me because I'm the nigga that brought him there. Y'all don't think I know what the fuck I'm doing? And I'm an intelligent nigga. An intelligent brother, intelligent black man. Ask Crump and Bakari Sellers how they use me and utilize me. I make things happen for them too. And you might see me on 18. I might just go and give me a paralegal degree just so I could join them and learn and help more people. Because I never thought that I had this much pull. I ain't got to calm down. If you don't know passion before from anything else, then you don't know me. So, with that being said, man, I'm going to show y'all. Now, let me give y'all a quick rundown on how this thing went down and how it happened, so you can understand. Shout out to Bakari Sellers. Shout out to Ben Crump. Shout out to Chantel. Shout out to everybody on the team, man. Shout out to Khalil, Gerard, all the kids, everything. But let me take y'all to the scene real quick and show y'all how this thing happened and what's going on. Then I'm gonna get into the Jay-Z thing. And then, yeah, I'll talk about that later.
Peace, y'all. Choke, no joke. So, footage is out with the cops that rolled up, and y'all gonna probably see more footage anyway. But I'm gonna give y'all the rundown on how this went, right? Footage that I just seen recently with the cops rolling up here on the scene. The police came from this area. They came driving down here, right? They came down here, straight down here, for those who seen the video, right? Right here is where they're gonna make the left. And Andrew House is right there, where you see Roland Martin stand at in the candles, right? So I'm gonna give y'all a quick rundown. Now, if you seen the video, you see the police on the back of the truck rolling up here, right? So I'm gonna run it down. Check it out. They come down here, right? As y'all seen, if this was the cop's car, they swing this corner right here, right? Now, when they swing the corner, as you can see, there's a very narrow block. Look at my arm in the street. My arm damn near is like half of the street. A narrow street, right? Come around, they spun around here to this corner. Now look, they come around this corner right here, and y'all can see how narrow this street is by the cars here that's double parked, right? They come swing around this corner, and they come right here, and they block the driveway right here. This is driveway right here, from right around that little corner.
Yeah, baby.
Now, when you see the video, when the police truck comes with the cops on the back of it, they block his driveway. Now, Andrew was sitting right here in his car. He wasn't in the house. He was right here in his car, right? They block his driveway. As soon as they getting off, you already hear the shots. I seen the video myself. Before all the cops got off the back of the truck, you already hear the shots. So it wasn't no trying them hit them with a warrant or anything. Soon as that truck pulled up, the video I see, before all the cops got off the back, you already hearing the shots. Right? So he already hearing the shots. Now with the video that Khalil saw, his son, he had his hands in the lawyer. His hands was on the steering wheel when they blocked him right here in his driveway. This is his driveway right here. But they blocked him in right here, so he couldn't go nowhere. And they talking about freeze hands. His hands is on the steering wheel, so he's complying, right? He's compliant. Now, what I want y'all to see is this. After he done got shot up a few times, you see the driveway. You see how big it is, right? Now, he could have clearly, if he wanted, drove straight towards them if he didn't. Now, remember, like I said, if he wanted to drive towards the police, he could have. Look at all this space. He was blocked in. Right there where you see Roland Martin's tent is where the cops blocked him in. So he could not go out. He could not go out. Now, going for his life, you can best believe that he would have went straight if he wanted to hurt the police. He tried to save himself. What do you see right here? You see where he backed up? You see the skid marks? He backed up here.
to avoid the police. You see the mud on the wall? The mud on the wall right here on his house is from him backing up and skirting from the shots to go to get away from the police. Now look, he didn't go to the street. He drove through the grass to avoid the police. Look at all this. He drove through the grass to crash into the tree. The police is over here, all in the front of him. You see how they jumped off and they were shooting immediately? He backs up and he goes through the grass to avoid the police. So when you hear his lawyer, his son say he tried to avoid the police, go around them, they're right there in front of him. You see them when they jumped out the truck. They right there in front of him. He backs up like this, his car, and he goes around to the side street, to Roanoke. Roanoke Avenue is over there. This street is going this way. I don't know the name of the street. I'll tell y'all in a minute. He went through the grass, y'all. The police is right there in front of him. He backed up because he got shot a few times already, and he's going this way. He crashes into the tree, and then they run up on the tree and continue to pump bullets into his car. Look what I'm talking about. That man did not try to use his car for a vehicle. Look at his driveway. Look how big it is. He's sitting in the driveway. When they came, he's sitting right here in the car. Why did they need to just jump off and just started shooting if they was coming to hit him with a warrant? They had him blocked in. Why did they just get off and start shooting? They tell him put his hands up. His hands is on the steering wheel. Why did they start shooting? Why? Why? Rest in peace, Andrew Brown, man, Jr. Don't let them tell you nothing else, man. Hey, officers, when we comply, we should not die. If we comply, we should not die. You had his name, information, address, everything. If he got away, you knew exactly where to find him. And he didn't even try to leave until y'all pumped all them bullets in him. Rest in peace, Andrew Brown, man.
You don't know none of these motherfuckers. You roughly see anything. You need $1 check, get none of these.
Joke, don't joke, man. Come on. Look, I'm no politician. I'm no activist.
Hey,
I'm just a person that grew up in the hood, that always everybody know me for the truth. And I just want to say one thing to all the cops across America. If we running away from y'all,
Come on now. Tell them, Arthur.
why do y'all feel the need to use a bullet to stop us from running? This ain't when we was kids and we playing cops and robbers. To me, y'all make me feel like y'all still playing that game. That if they getting away, they can't get away. But y'all use a bullet, which is fatal, that we can't come back from.
Yeah.
I don't understand that. They asked this man to comply. He complied and he died. If we could
Wake that ass up in the morning. The Breakfast Club.
it's not happening. So let me show y'all. Now that y'all got to see, you know what I'm saying? Now that you got to see the scene, let me show y'all something real quick, so you get a total vision on the whole thing. That was Envy managers just called me just out. I'm sorry, and I wanted to do this, simultaneous, but Envy managers just called me just now because I try to reach out to Envy before I go into this Jay-Z thing, which I'm about to do now. But let me show y'all this real quick.
The shooting of Andrew Brown Jr. Sheriff's deputies shot Brown in his car last week while they were executing a search warrant.
Now, let me tell y'all something. Do y'all see all the bullet holes in that car? The man was just sitting in his driveway, yo. He was just sitting in his driveway. He was not moving. Look at all these bullets in the side, yo. He got shot in his arm 3 times on this side and on his right arm. He didn't have a gun. He didn't have no drugs. They told me they had a search warrant for his house. All he was doing was sitting in the car, chilling. And they just rolled up, jumped out, and started spraying. Right? Look at this.
At his home in Elizabeth City, North Carolina. We still haven't seen the body cam video, but a nearby security camera recorded the deputies pulling up in a pickup truck. Look.
Yo, look how they rolling up, y'all. Right? They on the back of a truck. Look how they rolling up, y'all. On the back of a truck, right? Now, y'all remember the video I just showed y'all of myself. Remember I said they come around the corner. Look at them. 1, 2, 3, 4, probably 5, 6, right? Right there. This guy, 1, 2, 3. Now look. Right there. They already cursing at him. Now, how are they going to do a search warrant? How are they getting ready to go present a search warrant? You see, they pull up, they already jumping off, they already cursing, right? Look, the shot's already fired. He's sitting in his car. Now, remember what I showed y'all, right? Let me show you one more time.
Peace, y'all. Choke, no joke.
Let me show y'all.
They block his driveway. Now, they come swing around this corner, and they come right here, and they block.
All right, now look, y'all. Now y'all see right here, right? Let's take it back a little bit. Right? Now look, they come around the corner. Bam, right there. That's the driveway where Roland Martin's 10 is at, right? Where I showed y'all. Now look, they blocked the driveway. Now look, when you look at it, let me show you. Check it out. Now look, they got the cars over here, right where that thing is on the floor where it's dark. The car's parked all the way back here.
The driveway right here. This is driveway right here.
Now this is where you see it. They came from around this corner, right?
Right around that little corner.
They come around that corner.
And when you hear them,
and they swing right here, and bam, they drive right into the parkway and they block him in right there, right? So now when you look at where the car is sitting, where you look at where they truck is sitting at, right? As you can see, they got him blocked in, which means he can't go nowhere, right? He's blocked in. His car is blocked in. Now look at them. Watch how they jump off and just start shooting.
Well, that's the video. New today, the FBI has.
Now look. Let me show you this. Now y'all see Andrew Carr right there? You see how he drove into a tree across the street? Now look at my angle.
Saw his son. He had his hands in the lawyer. His hands was on the steering wheel when they blocked him right here in his driveway. This is his driveway right here. But they blocked him in right here, so he couldn't go nowhere. And they talking about freeze hands. His hands is on the steering wheel, so he's complying, right? He's compliant. Now, what I want y'all to see is this: after he done got shot up a few times, you see the driveway. You see how big it is, right? Now he could have clearly, if he wanted, drove straight towards them. If he didn't.
Now y'all see that, right?
You see the driveway. You see how big it is, right? Now he could have clearly, if he wanted.
Now look, that's where they was blocked in at. His car's right there. Y'all seen how they jumped out of the joint and they ran towards this car. You know what I'm saying? Why are y'all coming like that and y'all got a warrant for a search warrant? Why are y'all coming like that, right? And before all the cops got off the back of the trunk, you already hear the shots. You don't hear it in this video, but you in the other video, in the one that they hope they release to the public, you already hear them shooting before some of them already got off the car. And he didn't have no gun, no weapon, no nothing. Right? So check it.
He drove straight towards them if he didn't. Now, remember, like I said, if he wanted to drive towards the police, he could have. Look at all this space. He was blocked in. Right there where you see Roland Martin's tent is where the cops blocked him in. So he could not go out. He could not go out. Now, going for his life, you can best believe that he would have went straight if he wanted to hurt the police. He tried to save himself. What do you see right here? You see where he backed up? You see the skid marks? He backed up here to avoid the police. You see the mud on the wall? The mud on the wall right here on his house is from him backing up and skirting from the shots to get away from the police. Now look, he didn't go to the street. He drove through the grass to avoid the police. Look at all this. He drove through the grass.
And he drove through the grass and went right here into that tree. Right? Bam. Went right across that grass into the street and crashed into that tree. And you know what they did? They ran over to the car and pumped more bullets into it. And as he was driving away, that's when one of the cops shot him in the back of the head while he was driving on the grass. Shot him right in the back of his head and shot him right in the back of his head and made him crash right into the tree. So to each of y'all that's seen this, it is clear as day that was an execution. All those cops, they had his car surrounded. Where was he going with all them guns on his car like that? So clearly they didn't come to arrest him. If all them cops jumped out and they got the driveway blocked and they all surrounded him with guns, why would they feel the need to shoot him? Over a drug warrant? He never even had a violent felony. a violent crime. Never did more than 2 years in jail. No guns, no violence on his record whatsoever. Why did y'all feel the need to come roll up like that with AR-23s or whatever they are and just jump out and just start shooting? So this is why I call the people that I know are powerful. This is why I call Big Phil Gates, because Erica E, thank you for the cash. I appreciate you, love. Because I know that Kirsten and these people, when it comes to something like this, that they're going to understand that if I'm calling and I'm telling them this is what it is, they're going to believe me. You know what I'm saying? This is just like, you know, getting Crump involved. You know what I'm saying? What is wrong with this YouTube shit? I mean, this Instagram shit is tripping. My bad, y'all. 1 second. Right? So if this was somebody in your family, would you be sitting out here talking, thinking about who's this and who's that and what's that? I see people talking about, oh, why Roland Martin out there? Oh, he's this. Roland Martin's that. Look, I don't agree with some of the views that Roland Martin has. Just like a lot of y'all don't agree with me all the time, but you still might rock with me. You know what I'm saying? Dudes attacking Roland Martin. Same thing. I had to step to them for him. I'm not defending Roland's point of view, but I'm telling y'all as Black people, especially y'all, I don't even want to give these niggas no more pub. I ain't even say they ain't going. These phony Black power people that attack Black people in front of white people and white media, calling him a coon, this, that, and other. Listen, you could feel how you feel about Roland Martin's personal views. Once again, I didn't agree with him. Nothing. He caps for Biden. You know what I'm saying? He's against Trump. But in this situation, right here, Instagram, I'm live on YouTube, right? In this situation right here, do you think that I'm going up on Roland Martin to talk about, yo, nigga, you said this about Donald Trump, or you said this about Joe Biden? His personal views, it's like me caring about what religion he is. I don't care if he Muslim or if he's Christian. That's his business. I don't care if he's Democrat or Republican. That's his business. Do I gotta agree with him on everything? No. But what I am going to do is I'm going to call on him because he got 30 million viewers. White, Black, and everything in between. Roland Martin has CNN. He has his own company. You know what I'm saying? He can license his content to anybody. But at the end of the day, he got 30 million viewers. So I'm not going to have Roland Martin come down and interview the family and not stand by the lawyers to help us get this word out. I don't care if the nigga is I don't care if the nigga father is Pachetto or Paquetto, whatever his name, Pinocchio's the nigga that controlled Pinocchio. I can't even think his name. I don't care if that was his father. And for y'all niggas is calling him a puppet and all this other shit. At the end of the day, he's a black man that recognized injustice with black people and came down with nobody giving him $1, paying for his hotel, paying for his camera crew to come support us to help us get the word out. And I got niggas saying, yo, Rolling Boy, you during the press conference. Niggas, would y'all niggas shut the hell up and let us get the word out? Y'all attacking Roland Martin when all these white media joints don't even tell our story. And so you attacking him? This ain't the time for that, nigga. That's some barbershop talk. Y'all niggas is talking. Y'all can holler at him in the barbershop. In front of these cameras, in front of these people, in front of these sheriffs that don't want to show us nothing, you attacking us? You attacking us. When Roland Martin got national, not even national, he got worldwide coverage. He's known around the world. Why wouldn't we ask him to come and shoot this to 30 million people to help us? Geppetto, good looking, thank you. Y'all niggas is some ignorant niggas. And until it's your mother, father, brother, sister slaughtered in the streets and you out there crying, I bet you wouldn't care about Roland Martin helping you then or telling your story to get it around the world so the world could see, so we could get justice. Sometimes it takes the reach of us to spread the word out in the world, because if the world don't hear it, then the world don't know about it. Not that they don't care about it, but yo, it's people dying by the hands of the police every day. I got niggas that don't like me but try to use me to tell stories to get their shit out there. Fake ass niggas. Yeah, you fake ass niggas that hit me up. Yo, Cho, can you say this? Yo, Cho, can you do this? Yeah, fake ass niggas. Use me too. That I know that don't like me. So say what you want. But at the end of the day, I'm going to bring the niggas I know that can stand on a motherfucking soapbox and say hello, and the world's going to listen. So for all you niggas with the ignorant nonsense, understand what I'm doing. See the moves that I'm making. Don't judge the people because of what you say, because most of y'all never even met these people. Y'all just repeating what other people say. Or just because you see every time you see them, they on a national stage. But when it's your parents or your brother or your cousin, trust me, I'm telling you, I ain't screenshotting all y'all niggas with the negative shit, because it's going to be a time where people are going to be able to call on me, and that's now. Because now Ben Crump is my man. Somebody's going to need him. And they go, you know what? They ain't going to be able to reach him. They ain't not going to be able to reach Roland Martin. But they're going to say, yo, I seen what Cho did with the Andrew Brown shit. Hey, Ma, I think we should call Cho or Arthur. You know, I seen what he did with this Andrew Brown situation in Elizabeth City, where the population is only 18,000 people. The State Farm Arena holds more than that. It's only 18,000 people in Elizabeth City. Do you think CNN was going there? So now that I addressed the dumbass niggas, let's move on to something more serious. Rest in peace, DMX. Rest in peace, Shot G. Now, Jay-Z. This is not an attack on Jay-Z. So if y'all niggas is looking for that, this ain't that. Now, how many of y'all remember when I went on Instagram and I gave Jay-Z props? Let me see what date that was. Instagram, I'm live on YouTube, man. Y'all gonna have to come over here on YouTube because I'm gonna need see my page to get this date. Why she won't go on? Damn, go down. All right. Well, anyway, the date was, I can't remember the exact date, but the day was when no wait, fuck Instagram. I'm sorry, Instagram. Y'all gotta come to YouTube. I need my page to make sure I got the right information. I'm so tired of ignorant niggas, yo. Oh my God. Some of y'all niggas is just the stupidest people ever, yo. Just say anything for fucking attention. All right. So it was April 18th. Y'all remember this?
And I gotta give credit. Credit is due, gotta give it to him. All right. Shout out Jay-Z. I know what you did. I ain't gonna put it out there because I know you ain't do it for props. But I know what you did, nigga. You don't excuse all that other sucker stuff, but I'm gonna give you your props. You did a good move, man. I ain't gonna say no more than that. Good move. All right, nigga. You did good. And I gotta give credit.
Now,
I gotta give credit. Give it to him.
Now, the caption I wrote on that day was, now it seems as if people are growing harsh and trying to change their ways these days. I'm defending Diddy on one hand and giving this dude Jay-Z a compliment on the other hand in the same day. It must be a full moon. Either I bump my head or people are starting to have a conscience or something. The pandemic got people acting weird in a positive way, I see. I'm not going to get into details, but like I said, I give credit when credit is due. but it doesn't erase a history. Rest in peace, Black Rob. I'm going to do a tribute to Black Rob tomorrow night at 7 p.m. on my Patreon and YouTube. Now, that was April 18th, right? Now, a lot of y'all that remember that said that Choke, what you talking about, Choke? What Jay-Z do? Choke, what Jay-Z do? Choke, what Jay-Z do? Now, what happened was this. DJ Self called me, right? And the reason DJ Self called me was because he wanted to take credit for trying to help Black Rob, right? Richard, good looking. Thanks for the cash app. I appreciate you, bro. 100 times over. Thank you. He wanted me to know that he was only trying to help Black Rob, and that this is what he said to me. He says, yo, Choke, yo, you know, I was just trying to help Rob when I started to GoFundMe. Because remember, I put up a post saying, shout out to Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Y'all fall back off of Diddy because he is helping Black Rob and stuff. I was telling y'all that. People, oh, Choke, you capping for Diddy, oh, hey, Gene even was mad at me. Nigga, oh, you helping this nigga. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just giving credit where it's credit due. Niggas was out here saying Diddy first of all, niggas is blaming Diddy for his death. Diddy don't have nothing to do with Black Rob kidney failure, him not going to dialysis and things like that. So I'm not going to sit here and let niggas destroy a nigga for something that they didn't do. You know what I'm saying? Not that I was here defending Diddy, but like, come on, man. You can't put everything on this nigga. Like, come on, stop it. Right? So, and me and Gene is still cool. We can talk and we can agree to disagree. We even disagree at times. We agree on a lot of things at times, but it never affects our relationship. You know what I'm saying? So Self calls me and he's like, I'm tired of this shit making this noise. Fuck. Right. So Self called me and he's like, yo, Choke, man. Cause I say, yo, I don't know why why Self gotta GoFundMe, because Diddy is paying for the funeral. And niggas was like, oh, Diddy ain't why Black Rob gotta GoFundMe? Whoa, 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 he shouldn't have a GoFundMe, blah, 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 blah. So Self hit me up. It's like, yo, Choke, man, nah, you know, I started to GoFundMe. You know, you got me kind of looking crazy out here, but I started to GoFundMe because the dude named Cal called. He said the dude named Cal DM'd me and was asking me for help with Black Rob. And I'm like, who's Cal? He said, I don't know. He's supposed to be Black Rob's manager. And I'm like, Self, as long as we've been in the goddamn industry, nigga, a nigga can DM you and tell you a nigga's somebody manager. Like, come on, my nigga. He like, nah, Choke, but Rob was there. Rob was there. And you know, he let me speak to Rob and all that. So I said, so what happened? Self, nah, you know, the nigga DM me first to say, yo, can I get Rob on Drink Champs? I'm like, Nori knows Black Rob, nigga. Like, Rob can hit Nori to get on Drink Champs. Why is a nigga DMing you to get Black Rob on Drink Champs? Nigga, you don't run Drink Champs. You're not even a goddamn producer for Drink Champs. You're not a host for Drink Champs. You ain't got shit to do with Drink Champs. Why would a nigga be hitting you to get Black Rob on Drink Champs And Nori know this nigga. First red flag. I don't know, Choke, but you know he was with Rob. Choke, he was with Rob. So they asked me to set up a GoFundMe. And I don't know how to set up a GoFundMe. So I hit up my son and I asked my son, how you do a GoFundMe? Right? So I said, oh, okay, all right, so he's like, so, they was asking me to set up a GoFundMe. So I told him, yo, man, if y'all want me to really help y'all, it'd be better if y'all put out a video and show that Rob is, show Rob condition so niggas can know. And niggas can help you. It's a different day and time, man. Y'all niggas got to send me a video or something. So they like, all right. Shout out Envy and Ms. Jones. Y'all should be watching this. Because Ms. Jones, you was just talking a bunch of stuff. You don't know what the hell you talking about. You talking about, oh, Mark Curry put out a documentary a couple of years ago called Dancing with the Devil. It was a goddamn book. Everybody in the goddamn world know Dancing with the Devil was a book. So clearly you don't know what you're talking about, Jonesy. And I love you, Jonesy. You my friend. But you falling off, Jonesy, if you're not going to do your research and get up on this goddamn internet and start talking. Because you just lost all your credibility out here in these streets. West Coast, what up? Good looking. I appreciate the donation and the help, man. I appreciate that. So Ms. Jones, let me clear some things up for you. You should be watching this. And if y'all know Ms. Jones, forward it to her. Let me plug my phone back up. Right? So Self goes, yo, if y'all know some help, y'all gonna have to send me a video. And let me post it and then, I could, people will donate like that, So the Kid Cal, Mark Curry, WAP, Black Rob was all around each other around this time, right? They was moving, I ain't gonna say like a unit, because Mark Curry don't know the Kid Cal like that. Mark Curry is cool with WAP. WAP is really Rob's friend and was working with Rob. WAP is friends with Johnny that I know from uptown the Bronx, who Johnny used to run with my man Sylvester from our projects, Sly, or whatever y'all call him. His real name Sylvester. So I know Johnny from managing Rob in like the late 90s, 2000s. Prior to him, it was Eric Von Zip that passed away. Rest in peace. So Johnny, and I seen Johnny around Rob a lot. WAP is Johnny and Johnny Man. And then there's also who else? I forgot son name. Is it Jack or Jay? June. June also was around WAP as well, right? So I'm gonna get into that. I'm gonna give you the backstory in a second. Let me finish with Self first, right? So Self tells them to send them the video. So that's when we first seen this video of Black Rob looking sick, right? Now at this point, when that video comes out, there's a guy named Mike Zombie who starts a GoFundMe on his own for Black Rob, right? Now, all these people starting these GoFundMe. Now, Mike Zombie started a GoFundMe and he raised 20 grand in it, right? At this point, Self still don't know how to set up a GoFundMe. He's dealing with people how to figure it out, this, that, and the other, right? Now, Self tells me, yo, Choke, I'm the person, you know, they send me the video. That's why the nigga, that's how Rob even got the attention. I don't know why everybody flipping on me. If I didn't get them to send me a video, nobody would have knew that Rob was sick. Boom. So he wanted credit for them sending the video and him creating awareness to everybody that Rob was sick. Now, some people are mad that Self did that because they didn't want people to see Rob looking like that. And then the Cal, Mark Curry, Wop, and a few others, they down with in Atlanta with Rob, right? So what Self reveals to me in this conversation is that Jay-Z called. Jay-Z called Self and asked Self, yo, what does Black Rob need? Let me know what he need. I got you. Right? So Self said, yo, all right, I'm going to find out. Self calls Cal. And let me tell y'all who the kid Cal is, for y'all don't know. How many of y'all remember the dude that went on Vlad TV and said that he was in the car with 50 Cent when 50 got shot up? How many of y'all remember that? It was a dude that went on Vlad that said he was in the car with 50 when he got shot up. And 50 said that shit was a goddamn lie, made Vlad take it down. That's who this kid Cal is. And remember, 50 had his man that never talked about the incident come out and tell the story so that they know that the kid Cal was lying about being in the car with 50. That was not a true story, right? And whether it's true or not, y'all hit 50 Cent and asked 50, does the kid Cal, the kid Cal that was saying that he was Black Rob manager, was he in the car with you when you got shot up the 9 times? All right? All right, so I thought somebody's phone messed up. They had me thinking that mine's service was bad. All right, cool. So that's who Cal is. Mark Curry is a guy from Bad Boy Records that was signed to Bad Boy. That's on the song with Black Rob, Bad Boys for Life. You know, him and Rob probably got a couple of songs together. But he's been around Black Rob way back in the 90s. So we know Rob knows Curry. We know Rob knows Johnny. We know Rob knows Wop. You know what I'm saying? We know Rob knows June. Self tells me, yo, Jay-Z calls and says, yo, what do Rob need? Self tells me he calls them and he calls Cal. He like, yo, he want a navigator. He wants, he need a 2-bedroom or 3-bedroom apartment. They just, all these crazy ass requests that, you know, Black Rob ain't asking for all, like all this craziness. Like, what do he need all this for in this situation, right? So Jay-Z says, yo, I got 20 grand. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Find out. He asked Self for his information. Yo, give me a Cash App. Give me some. I'm going to send 20 grand. Right? Now, this is why I said shout out to Jay-Z. Because, nigga, you did good. Because Jay sent 20 grand before they got in touch with Diddy. Not saying that Diddy didn't do anything or wasn't going to do anything, but from that video, Jay-Z was the first one to contact Self and say, yo, what do Rob need? And they came back with this crazy ass list of stuff. And Rob and Jay was like, yo, look, I got 20 grand for the nigga. Give me a cash app, give me an account sum, I'll send it to him. What's the GoFundMe? He said, yo, we didn't say, that's what Jay said. What's the GoFundMe? Give me the GoFundMe information. I'm gonna send you 20,000. Oh, Jay, I don't have a GoFundMe. I don't know how to set one up. That's why Self went and contact people to help him teach him how to set up a GoFundMe. So Jay said, yo, just give me a cash app, give me a an account, I'll send the 20,000. Now, the reason I asked Jay-Z to call me directly, because I'm about to say something that I didn't want to say public. And the only reason I'm saying it publicly is because Little Rob called me this morning. You know what I'm saying? Right? And I'm going to tell y'all how this happened. So, Jay, I'm talking to Jay for a second. Jay, I don't know if you ever send Self the money or not. But me knowing you and knowing your bankroll, 20 grand ain't nothing. That ain't even a spit in the ocean to you. You know what I'm saying? And you gave me way more than 20 grand. So I know that you will give up money for my situation. You know what I'm saying? So 20 grand ain't nothing to you. So I believe that part of it. So, damn, I really don't want to say this because I really don't want to start no shit in these streets. But Lil Rob is asking me to say this. So I got to say it. So what happens is this. Let me say something real quick to Ms. Jones, you know. Ms. Jones, you sat there and you disrespected Mark Curry so bad without even speaking to him, without even attempting to reach him. Mark Curry is not hard to find. Mark Curry calls my phone. I got his number. If you need to speak to him, you can call me, Jonesy. I will give you Mark Curry's number. The way you carried that man was so disrespectful and far from the truth. Like, the nigga don't got a documentary for one called Dancing with the Devil was a book. I don't know how you screwed that up. But Envy corrected you. But let me tell you something. Before y'all saw Black Rob video that Self got from the kid Cal, Black Rob used to live in Atlanta in 2019 with Mark Curry in Decatur, Georgia. Did y'all know that? Before him living with Mark Curry, Black Rob lived with WAP. WAP is Black Rob's man. Hello. Yo, bro, I'm on the live. I'm gonna hit you back when I get off. It's good to hear from you, though, man. Where the hell you been at? Yeah, I appreciate you, bro. I'm still gonna call you back, though. All right, we're gonna wrap when I get off. I love you, my nigga. You a real one. All right. One. Shout out to my man Joe Ferg. Support is a beautiful thing, man. Support is a beautiful thing, man. I can't wait to meet this brother in person, man. Shout out to my man Joe Ferg from DC. Always, reaching out, checking in, looking out, donating. I love this dude. When Black Rob first went to Atlanta, he was living with WAP in 2019. You know what I'm saying? He was staying with WAP, and WAP was taking care of Black Rob and stuff, right? WAP, Mark Curry, June, all of them was taking care. What happened with WAP was an incident happened with Black Rob. I'm gonna just say Black Rob. I ain't gonna put his business out there. Black Rob did something while living with WAP, which in turn caused Black Rob to go stay with Mark Curry. He could no longer stay with WAP because of an incident. So WAP was still taking care of Black Rob even when he moved in with Mark Curry. You know what I'm saying? So Mark Curry, WAP, June, they all rotated, taking him to dialysis and things like that. This is 2019. This ain't 2021. So for Ms. Jones to be talking about, oh, Mark Curry's an opportunist and that, Black Rob was living with this nigga. Then him and Mark Curry got evicted. Not to put their business out there in the street, but Mark Curry fell on hard times. You know what I'm saying? Black Rob wasn't having the money like he was. He went from WAP to Mark Curry house. They come home one day, they got evicted. All Black Rob dialysis stuff was all in front of the house. So Jonesy, that's 2 years ago. He was living with Mark Curry. You calling the nigga opportunist on a nigga that's sick. He was taking care of the dude that was sick. I think you owe him an apology. You know what I'm saying? Black Rob financially was devastated due to child support. It wasn't like Black Rob was all like he wasn't getting, money from his royalties or anything like that. But child support was eating everything. Anything that came to him, boom, child support took it. Black Rob got a baby by a white woman that was killing him in child support. Right now, he owe her like almost $2 million in arrears. Black Rob, other two child support cases, one is 50 grand in arrears, the other is 30 grand in arrears for two other kids. But the white lady is the one that took him to the bank. She raped him in child support court. You know what I'm saying? So that's why he was financially devastated, because of child support. And if you've been in child support like me, they take it before you even see it. So even right now, as he's, rest in peace, the white lady had him for like $2 million in child support. It only take $250,000 to raise a kid to the year 18 years old. When you do the math, and without all the extra bells and whistles, raising a kid, you spend about $250,000 to raise a kid to about 18 years old. So why she got to get $2 million, or is it $2 million in arrears? Because she knew somebody in that goddamn courthouse, like my goddamn baby mother. And let me tell y'all something, man. Y'all niggas got to start. Let me stop saying niggas. God. Y'all people got to start writing wills. You got to start writing wills. I'm telling you, man, because all this happened because nobody had a will, or Black Rob didn't have a will. Yo, I see how people are, from DMX to Black Rob to even the current situation I am, how people get when people die. And like, these niggas was asking for Black Rob sneakers, yo. Yo, you seen his other sneaker? His sneaker? This nigga's dead and you want his sneaker, yo? Y'all really want his sneaker? Yo, you seen his sneaker? Because Black Rob just bought some new sneakers right before he died. Niggas wanted his sneakers, yo. Yo. And I ain't talking about his kids either. So, make a will, y'all. While you are living, make a will. Because your family members are going to be acting a fool. And this is my living will right here. And it don't change until I change it. I'm telling y'all now, let's go to my family. My daughters better not be at my funeral. Do not let them in. Neither one of them. Do not let them in. We done had COVID. We done, like, it's been years since they done reached out to me and I did nothing to them. We may have a little verbal dispute, but with COVID and all this shit, and I'm just seeing all these people dying and things, do not let my daughters in my funeral. My daughters do not have first rights to my stuff. If anything happened to me and my mother is still alive, my living will is everything goes to my mother. And my mother is to distribute my stuff to my grandkids. And to my grandkids who have not met me. Your mother is her mother. Which means the same way my baby mother would not let me see my daughter and kept her away from me, your mother inherited that same trait. This is why y'all don't see me. So this is my living will to my grandkids. You will get part of my stuff that my mother will get to you. If anything happens to me, everything is to go to Francine. And then I want my mother to distribute my stuff between my grandkids and my niece and nephews. This is my living will. I'm saying that if I die and y'all don't see my daughters reconcile with me or stand with me before I go in that grave, y'all better not let these motherfuckers into my funeral. And that's on everything. If you don't love me while I'm alive, if I was a financial father and after child support, you don't know me no more, do not come to my fucking funeral. I mean that shit. If you can't forgive me for some words that we had after I done raised you all these years, and now just because I'm not financially supporting you because child support is over, y'all don't cheat. Y'all didn't call me and say, hey, Dad, you all right in this COVID shit? Do not let these motherfuckers in my funeral. Do not give them none of my fucking property or money unless they make it right with me before I go on the ground. And that, I mean that shit. And my grandkids, I love y'all. Even though your mother is your mother and won't let me see y'all. Know that I did nothing to your mother for you not to have a relationship with me. That's my living will. And I hate that I have to say that shit, but what I'm dealing with in Elizabeth City, and I'm seeing, I ain't gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there. But I see people that didn't rock with the deceased acting like they did. I done seen some weird stuff. And one of these situations that I'm talking about, I'm not gonna even go there. I'm telling you, I'm telling y'all, write your will. Write your will. It's some wicked niggas out here, yo. Family members is the worst. I'm seeing people trying to take property and they wasn't even in dealing with the person when they died. I wish my baby mother would come and talk about what she doing and what she got to say at my motherfucking funeral, and she ain't been in my life and I don't rock with her. That shit is happening. Niggas want to, yo, when my father died when I was 15 years old, he left me a note saying, you are a man. You got to make it on your own. And left everything to my sisters. I seen my cousin take my father's car. My father's car. His only son. Take his car. And I'm only 15. That was mine. Fuck is you taking my father's shit for? And I was too young to do something. I was angry. As you can see, I'm still fucking mad at that shit. My first car I had to buy on my own. I couldn't even get my father's shit. So I know how this shit go when people die. Write y'all wills. Write y'all wills. I'm telling y'all. Write y'all wills. Let me get back into this Black Raw shit. Now look, like I said, Black Raw wasn't broke. He just had child support issues. Black Raw last royalty check was $6,500. Now let me tell you about how I know that. Black Raw said to there's a woman, by the name of Queen that Cal brought to Mark Curry to take care of Black Rob. She's like a hospice nurse, a caretaker for people, you know, that may be in their last days or whatever. She's a caretaker. According to Mark Curry, Black Rob said that he may have signed something. Now, if you've been around Rob in the last year, you'll know that, you know, his memory wasn't too sharp because of his situation, right? So Black Rob has a lawyer named Corey. So any of y'all that know Rob or is concerned about Rob and concerned about Rob's money, y'all might want to reach out to his lawyer named Corey. Now, Corey, according to Mark Curry, and Mark Curry's going to come out and talk. He's going to come talk to me after the funeral. He don't want to talk now because he just want to wait till the funeral's over. Same with Queen. Black Rob told him that he may have signed something. He told Queen that, but he don't remember. Now, the dude Cal somehow gets the check in his name. Now, for someone to receive somebody's publishing check, you have to sign a letter of direction for a lawyer to send your money to somebody else. You have to divert it from yourself to somebody else. Well, for somehow, some way, Cal got the check for $6,500. And y'all could confirm that with Corey, his lawyer. Right? They go to meet Mark Curry, Cal, whatever. to go to the bank to deposit the check so Rob could get some money, this, that, and the other. You know what I'm saying? So they dealing with that, right? Now, have you seen in the video, even the one when they was in Foot Locker, you know, it was an incident that happened with that. Rob walked out the store with a suit. They called him back. Yo, he didn't pay for it. Curry go back in there and they handle the situation or whatever. I don't know. I'm not going to get into all these little intricate details because I'm being told this and I'm saying it third party, right? But what I can say for a fact that I know, when the whole GoFundMe situation started happening, people started saying Mark Curry was a leech and he was using Black Rob and whoa. Y'all wasn't saying that in 2019 when Black Rob was living with Mark Curry and they got evicted. Y'all wasn't calling him none of that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all wasn't saying none of that. You know what I'm saying? So let's fast forward to now. So a week ago, Black Rob, he passes, right? So now niggas is starting to talk about this money, fight over the money, right? So the day Black Rob passed, I spoke to them. I spoke to Mark Curry. They took Black Rob to the hospital. No, Mark Curry went to meet Queen at the hotel where Black Rob was staying. When they walked in, Black Rob was on the floor and said, yo, Curry, I can't feel my legs. I can't feel my legs, Curry. Yo, what's going on, Curry? Now, for me, the spiritual side of me told me that Black Rob was already transitioning. He was leaving this realm, going into the next realm. This is why his body, he can't control his body. I think his spirit was already leaving. This is the spiritual side of me. Reason I say that too, when Mark Curry and them took him to the hospital, Black Rob didn't want to go in. You know what I'm saying? He told me, nah, man, I don't want to go in there, man. There's 3 ladies in there with black hats. They trying to get me. That's after the leg situation. Black Rob didn't want to go in there, so they took him to another hospital. Black Rob didn't want to go there. He wanted to go to the juice bar. They went to the juice bar. Mark Curry's in the juice bar getting their drinks. Queen calls Mark Curry, tell him Black Rob just passed out. Mark Curry runs out the store, grabs Black Rob, rubbing his head. Black Rob comes back to, what the fuck she said? What? I think his body or his spirit was, you know, fighting, leaving this realm. Just me on the spiritual side, right? Mark Curry holding him. He holding Mark Curry hand. He got this grip. Rob going to cardiac arrest again. Eyes going back his head. Mark Curry, Rob, stay with me, rubbing his head. Stay with me, Rob, stay with me. Boom. He feels the life leaves Black Rob's body while he's holding his hand. You know what I'm saying? Black Rob dies right there. They jump in the car. They rush him to the hospital. They try to give him off the mouth to resuscitate him. They do the chest compressions in the front seat of the car. They tell him Rob is gone, right? So Rob's pronounced dead there at the hospital. Mark Curry does a video letting everybody know that Rob is dead. Now, this is another thing, Ms. Jones. You need to call people and talk to them because you don't know what the F you saying. You know what I'm saying? I love you, Jonesy, but you've been going out the game so long, you're not doing your journalistic duty. You just jumping on YouTube talking like these niggas that never been in the industry. Mark Curry gets on YouTube and leaves a message letting everybody know Black Rob passed away and his kids contact him. Now, the only reason Mark Curry did that is because Black Rob said, yo, Curry, if something happened to me, contact Ayana. I think that's her name. His daughter, right? And the nigga, and Black Rob says, Mark Curry says to Rob, nah, what about Little Rob? Man, that nigga don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? If anything happened to me, call my daughter. You know what I'm saying? Now, Curry didn't know his daughter was 10 years old. Rob ain't telling him that. Little Rob is a grown-ass man. But, Rob wasn't all the way together in his last days, right? So when you see Mark Curry say, yo, Black Rob kids hit me, what's that number? Because he don't have no way to contact them. He don't even know his daughter. He just saying the names that Black Rob told him so somebody could contact him, reach out to them, because he don't know who to contact. That's why he did the video like that. So Little Rob gets in contact with him, and this is how Mark Curry finds out that his sister's a baby. How can she make any decisions? So Curry pays for them to come down to Atlanta to take the body back, this, that, and the other. I tell Curry, yo, to save yourself the headache, which is about to come, you better give Lil Rob all that money because niggas is going to start trying to say, you got the money. You know what I'm saying? He said, Choke, you dead right. Soon as Little Rob touched down, Mark Curry gave Little Rob the PIN code and everything for the thing. And he's trying to get them to take it out his name. So his name ain't on it no more. Little Rob has the $20,000, or I don't know how much it is today, but Little Rob has the PIN code and the money and the GoFundMe account that Mike Zombie created, right? Now, this is where Jay-Z is going to be pissed the fuck off at, right? Now, Little Rob got the money. Mark Curry no longer has the money. Mark Curry didn't have the money since Little Rob touched down in Atlanta, right? WAP ain't have no money. June ain't have no money. Johnny didn't have no money. Mark Curry no longer has the money. Little Rob has the money, right? So now Self goes out there and starts saying, oh, Jay-Z gave them 20,000. That 20,000 came from Jay-Z because he sees 20,000 in Mike Zombie's GoFundMe account. And this is where it goes foul. Self tells me, yo, Choke, man, Jay-Z gave them that 20,000. Now I know that Mike Zombie account, that's 20,000. Jay-Z put that money in there. I said, how do you know that, Self? Because Jay called me and said he had 20,000. That's the 20,000. I said, Self, are you sure of that? Where else would the 20,000 come from? Oh, Jay-Z said he got 20,000. Now all of a sudden they got 20,000 in the GoFundMe account. Okay, Self, I know what we're going to do. We're going to get Mark Curry on the phone and we're going to ask him, did Jay-Z send that 20,000 that's in that account? Right? So this is what happens. Self tells me, nah, Choke, I don't want to talk to Mark Curry. You know what I'm saying? I only deal with the kid Cal. You know what I'm saying? I said, nah, nigga, no. We all getting on the phone together. We ain't doing this he say, she say shit. Nigga, we all, nah, Joe, fuck that. I'm only talking to Little Raw. I don't know Mark Curry. I don't want to talk to him. Why? You accusing him of having the money. Why wouldn't you want to talk to him? Nah, Joe, I want to talk to Mark Curry. I only talk to Little Raw. All right, you know what's up? Fine, cool. I call Little Raw. I say, yo, I'm about to call you with DJ Self. You know what I'm saying? He's saying that 20,000 that's in that account came from Jay-Z. Lil Rob like, all right. I said, but no. He's saying Mark Curry doing something shiesty. Now, I know Mark Curry done gave you the PIN code. You got it, my nigga. So I'm not playing these games. I'm putting Mark on the phone. I don't care if Self don't want him on the phone. I'm putting him on the phone. And don't worry, I'm going to let Self know Mark is on the phone when I'm ready. But I'm going to let him know, but I'm not doing this back and forth shit. Call Mark Curry. I put him on the three-way with us. Me, Mark Curry, Self is on the phone. I said, yo, Little Rob, who got the money for the GoFundMe account? He said, I do. I said, Self, you heard that? He like, yeah. And then Self's like, yo, you know that the 20,000 came from Jay-Z. And he like, yo, I don't know that. I said, yo, Little Rob, go in the account right now and tell me what was the biggest donation and tell me how much is in there. I think at the time it was like probably like 18, 19. It was some money going. It was less than 20 at that point when Lil Rob pulled it up, right? He said, yo, the biggest donation is $1,000. I said, Self, that's not the money from Jay-Z. Because if Jay put 20,000 in there, then it would be 40. It shows you the amount that people donated. The biggest amount was 1,000, and then there was a whole bunch of intricate donations that made up to 20,000, right? Boom, here comes the drama, right? And Jay, I hope you're watching it because you're going to be calling Self in a second, right? So I say, yo, Self, Mark Curry's on the phone. Of course, Self didn't like that. I had to ambush him because I wasn't. It's too much money to be playing these games that he can't talk to Mark Curry. So Mark Curry get on the phone, is like, yo, Self, what's up? Oh, yo, what's up? You know, he like, yo, you saying that I took the money? I ain't take the money. Lil Rob, you got the PIN code? Yeah. You got the access to the money? Yeah. Do I have the money anymore? No. Self like, all right, but you know, Jay called me and he asked me, you know, what did Rob need? This, that, and other. So I said, yo, Self, hold on. I said, yo, Mark Curry, what information did you give Self? He said, I gave him my Cash App. I said, Self, what information do you have to give Jay-Z? He said, I got Cal's banking information and I got Mark Curry's Cash App. I said, so where's the GoFundMe information for Mike Zombie? He said, I didn't have that. He said, I only had the Cash App and the account information. I said, so Self, which one did you send Jay-Z? I don't know. Nigga, look at your text. How would you communicate? He said, through text. I said, then look at your text. So he put us on hold. He looking through his text. He said, I had the Cash App information and I got the account information. Which one did you send to Jay-Z, nigga? I sent him the account information. Curry said, oh, there go me. I'm clear. Nigga, I ain't give you no account information. I only gave you my Cash App. So I said, yo, Self, once again, what information did you send Jay-Z? He said, I sent him Cal's banking information. Now, if I need to call Little Rob back right now, I am gonna call Little Rob back right now, even though I know he watching. And if y'all see my call log, y'all can see I was talking to Little Rob on the FaceTime today. All right. Little Rob, I know you watching. You got to pick up, bro. Yeah, I'm live right now, right?
Yeah.
Quick question. When we was on the phone with Self, right? What information did he say he gave Jay-Z?
He said he gave him the account number.
And who account number was it?
It was Cal's.
All right, I'll call you back. I'm not playing no games. I don't want y'all speculating. Y'all heard the shit, right? So I said, yourself, what you need to do right now is call Jay-Z and find out if Jay-Z ever sent that money. Because Mike Zombie, the account that Mike Zombie created, that ain't the money. Self says, y'all, I'll call y'all back, right? Soon as we hang up, Self calls me right back. Now, this is the thing I didn't want to say. This is why I wish Jay would have just called. On God, on my dead father, no cap. Let me look at the camera. On God, on my dead father, on everything under the sun. Hold on. Once again, look in my face. I am telling the 110% truth. On God, on my children, on my grandchildren, on everything that I love. Self called me back. And I said, yo, you spoke to Jay-Z? He said, no. I said, yo, Self, I need you to call Jay and see if he ever sent that money. Self says, yo, Choke, forget that money. But he said, F that money. Choke, fuck that money. Black Rob is dead. That money was for him when he was alive. On everything. That's what he said. Yo, Choke, forget that money. Choke, fuck that money. Black Rob is dead. That money was for him when he was alive. I said, no, Self. No. I said, niggas is still calling Mark Curry and threatening his life, thinking that he took that money. Nigga, you better call Jay right now and clear that shit. Yo, Choke, man, come on, man. That money was for like, who cares, Choke? That shit was free money. Rob ain't here no more. I'm looking at this. I'm like, this ain't like, what? Once again, look in my face. I am not lying. On God, on my children, on everybody I love under the sun. He said, fuck that money. Rob is dead, Choke. That money was sent for him when he was alive. That was free money. Who cares where it go? And I'm like, what? I said, yo, the nigga Mark could get killed for that. I said, yo, man, call Jay-Z now and find out where that money at. If he sent that money. And I said, nigga, you know where it went because you just said you gave him Cal's information. So just call Jay-Z to see if he ever sent it or not. Come on, Cho, let's just wait till after the funeral, my nigga. This shit ain't that important. Yo, my nigga, niggas is threatening Mark Curry, nigga. Clear this shit up. All right, Choke. I'll call you back. I never heard from Self again. Until today. And just so you can see, Self hit me 11:02 this morning. After I was waiting for him to call me back from Jay-Z to tell me if Jay-Z got the money or not. Nigga, why didn't you just call? Why did you text me? Because you was checking the temperature from the show that Miss Jones and Envy did last night. I ain't answer Self until I did this show. Now I will hear him back. Because I don't want to hear nothing. I ain't want to hear nothing with all that. Nigga, I told you to call Jay-Z and call me back and see if he ever sent that money. You never called me back. Now you hear me talking about what's up, pimp, this, that, and other. Come on, dog. You playing games out here. And you almost got Mark Curry murdered. God forbid. Niggas out here getting ready to kill this nigga because you sitting there knowing where that money went and knowing that ain't even the GoFundMe money that Jay-Z sent. That's foul, my nigga. And I did not want to tell people what you said because that shit comes off wrong. But that is your words verbatim, and I will say it in your face. You said, forget that, Rob is dead now. That was free money. Tell me I'm lying, nigga. Tell me I'm lying. So Mark Curry don't have that any money. Little Rob got all the money. You just heard Little Rob say that Self told us he gave Self Cal's banking information. Self just said, Self told us he gave Jay-Z's Cal's information. So if anybody got that 20,000, y'all might want to hit Self and Cal, not motherfucking Mark Curry. And I ain't sitting here capping for Mark Curry. I'm just speaking the truth because me, him, Little Rob was all on the phone. And shout out to Diddy because he told me, Choke, get the fuck away from that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the bad boy side. And let me tell y'all, it's the bad boy side, it's the management side, and it's the family side. Well, no, it's the bad boy side, it's the homeboy management side, and then it's Mark Curry, Wop, June, and them that was just, taking care of which go. I wrote out a whole program for Black Rob funeral. When they asked Mark Curry, yo, what y'all want to do? I wrote it out and sent it to Mark Curry. He sent it to Puff. As a producer, I produced the funeral as how I saw it, how I thought it would be dope. As like they did with Swiss and all these other. I put a dope-ass program together. You know what I'm saying? Mark Curry told me today, yo, Choke, they using some of your ideas. You know what I'm saying? You came with some good stuff. They using some of your ideas for the joint. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Diddy and them for that. Shout out to Harv Pierre. Shout out to Derek Angeletti, D-Dot. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to the Ross family. Trisha, good looking for the cash app. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even realize I've been on here 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? But Self, if I'm you know what? Let's call Self. He ain't gonna pick up this nigga watching. I'm gonna try. You know what? No, I ain't. I was gonna say I'm not gonna just call him live. I'm gonna let him know I'm live.
Messages at this time. Goodbye.
Yeah, you're right, Travis. He's not gonna answer. Anyway, I'm sure you're watching. But Ms. Jones, I think you owe Mark Curry an apology. I think you need to retract your statement, especially about him having a documentary called Dancing with the Devil. But once again, I'm gonna tell y'all, write y'all wills. Write y'all wills. Write y'all wills. I'm telling y'all. Write y'all wills, man. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't really got no more to say. So Jay-Z, I'm telling you, Jay-Z now. You didn't send that money to Mark Curry and them. Mark Curry and them is the Mike Zombie GoFundMe account. And Jay, if you want to speak to Mark Curry, if you want to speak to Little Rob, just have anybody from your office DM me, and I'll shoot them Little Rob's number to you, and you could talk to him yourself, even though I know you just heard him say it. Find out where that money went at, Jay-Z. Jay-Z, if you sent $20,000, know that Black Rob never got that shit. Period. If you sent $20,000, Jay-Z, and that's why I gave you props, you know why I said it. You know what you did. I just ain't want to put it out there because I know you didn't do it for no props. And I didn't. And the reason I didn't want to say it then because I didn't want Puff to look bad, like you jumped and did something before Puff did. And for all y'all didn't know, Puff helped Rob too. As soon as he got to, Puff spoke to Mark Curry, Ms. Jones. Ms. Jones, Puffy was talking to Mark Curry. Ms. Jones, Diddy was talking to Mark Curry. He's still talking to Mark Curry. They talked on the phone. You saying accusing that man, and Diddy and Mark Curry is talking. You don't even know that. Yo, Jay-Z, man, find out where that money at. They playing you, Jay. And Jay, I ain't, like I said, when you do good, you do good. You did good. You did give up. If you did give 20,000, I'm just saying, Black Rob never saw it. Black Rob never saw it. Just so you know, Black Rob never saw the 20 grand if you sent it. And if you put 20,000 in the account, Jay, you know exactly who account it is because you got the route and the transfer number and the name. You can tell the world who you sent that money to. It's that simple. And South, no. Little Rob told us. So after the funeral, Mark Curry will come up here and Queen, and y'all gonna hear from them. You know what I'm saying? But I had to do this because I know Mark Curry. I want him to be able to come to the funeral with all the rest of us without people thinking that he stole 20,000 because he did. Y'all got the wrong person. That's all I'm gonna tell y'all. Y'all got the wrong person. Yo, thanks for all the donations, man. I appreciate y'all more than ever. You know, I love everybody that is encouraging me to keep doing what I'm doing as far as standing on the front line with these people and you know, fighting to get justice for Andrew Brown Jr. Some of y'all saying this is my new calling, that I need to stick with this and you know, try to help more people in these situations. And I think that I may try to. It is overwhelming. It is expensive. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't even about the money. I'll spend my last dollar. See these motherfucking racist pigs go to jail. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate all y'all donations. I really do, man. And Mark Curry, hold your head up, man. You know what I'm saying? Walk up in the funeral with your head up high. You know you ain't stealing no money. You know Black Rob was living with you in 2019. You know y'all done, you, Wop, June, Harv, like all Harv, Pierre, Black Rob lived with him. Black Rob lived with Diddy. All of them took care of Rob, yo. Ain't none of them steal from Rob. Y'all may look at it different, but with Harv Pierre, Diddy, Mark Curry, it's bad boys for life. Even Diddy. Diddy is paying for all his funeral services. Diddy put him in the hotel where Black Rob was at, where he died, where he was staying when he died. Diddy paid for that. Diddy was paying for that. Diddy was paying for that. Diddy was paying for that. Give a nigga a puff a break, my niggas. Mark Curry was helping him in 2019 before y'all seen the video. 2 years before the video, Black Rob was living with him in WAP. Even WAP situation was in jeopardy, and he still was taking care of Rob. Y'all don't be knowing what be going on behind the curtain, and y'all just be quick to say stuff. I'm very surprised at Ms. Jones to go up there and say all that stuff and drag that nigga like that, and ain't none of that was true. That ain't even her style. You know what I'm saying? That ain't even her style. She usually would do research. And I'm disappointed, Jonesy. You got the niggas mad at you, ready to tell your dirt. I'm like, chill, y'all. She don't know. So that's what it is. That's what happened. Now y'all know I'm done for it. I love y'all, man. Thanks again. Learn from mistakes. Memorial Day weekend. All right. And all those that, you know, placed y'all orders, I got y'all this week. All right. Peace.